In this video, we'll discuss some of the key terminologies used in FluxCD. So in last video, we saw that we create a source of truth Git repository to declare the desired state of our Kubernetes environment. And we also saw that on the Kubernetes environment, we install GitOps agent. So we'll discuss all the terminologies defined here. So we'll start with the FluxCLI. So FluxCLI is a client-side tool using which we interact with FluxCD GitOps agent. So using FluxCLI, what we do is we fire a bootstrap command. So when we start the bootstrap command, what happens is it installs the GitOps agent on the Kubernetes environment. So what it does is when we start the bootstrap command, it creates a namespace called flux-system, and in that namespace it creates this GitOps agent. So when I say GitOps agent is a collection of set of controllers, you can say software programs. So these controllers help us in managing the complete continuous deployment system. So we'll discuss them one by one. So when it comes to source controller, using this we define the source of our deployment. In our case, let's say if this is our Git repository, then we tell the FluxCD that we are going to consider this as a desired state of our Kubernetes environment. So once we define our source, then it comes to the customization controller. What this customization controller does is, let's say in our source of truth, if we define our manifest files, if we declare our manifest files using customization approach, then it is the responsibility of customization controller to apply this customization on the environment. And likewise this for hem chart. So if we declare our manifest files using hem charts, then it's the hem controller which takes care of applying these hem charts on our cluster environment. So it takes care of applying the hem charts and also control hem releases as well. We have this notification controller which notifies us the state of our deployment process. So it can notify to the source of truth repository, to the teams and Slack. So these are the set of you can say GitOps agents which will be installed when we start the bootstrap command. Okay, now let's discuss the reconciliation. So reconciliation is the way reconciliation takes care of. So whenever we do the reconciliation means whenever a pull happens. So whenever a reconciliation happens, this feature takes care of maintaining the desired state on the cluster. So whenever a pull happens, it compares the desired state with the current state. So if it finds any difference, then a modification, or you can say those changes will be applied based on the desired state. Suspend is if we want to suspend the reconciliation, if we want to suspend the pull of this system, then we can suspend using suspend command, like flux suspend is a command. So if we want to resume this process, then we can use the resume command. And prune is the feature using which, let's say if a developer, as I was telling, if they directly do changes on the Kubernetes environment, then if we set prune is equal to true, then what happens is during the next reconciliation cycle, when the comparison happens, then all the changes will be removed automatically. So these are the very important key terminal key terminologies which we need to have basic understanding, because these are going to uh, come again and again when we start using FluxCD. So I'll keep it up to here. Thank you for your time. In our next video, we'll discuss how we can set up FluxCD. Yep, that's it. Thank you.